Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. Since the United States has always paid close attention to China's development of high technology. Once China makes a major breakthrough, the United States will take corresponding actions. For example, after Huawei's self-developed Kirin 9000S chip was unveiled, the United States threatened to investigate the chip. The anxiety that Huawei's new machine has brought to the United States is obvious. Seemingly anxious, U.S. Security Assistant Sullivan criticized Huawei's new mobile phone. China should not develop high technology. U.S. Commerce Secretary Raimondo has said that if Huawei continues to invest in high-tech research and development, more stringent restrictive measures will be adopted. After saying these words, Raimondo visited China at the end of August. It was also during this period that Huawei Mate 60 Pro mobile phone was put on sale. I don't know if it's a coincidence that Huawei's new phone went on sale just in time for Raimondo's visit to China. Some netizens joked that it was a cheerful gesture towards Raimondo. Raimondo, who returned to the United States, talked about this incident and said that Huawei's new phone made her upset. It is normal for Raimondo to feel this way. She is one of the initiators of the suppression and restriction of Huawei. Raimundo has taken many restrictive measures against Chinese semiconductors in recent years. Various advanced chip and semiconductor technologies are subject to export controls, and all available means were used, but the Kirin 9000S was still built. Raimondo doesn't understand how Huawei did it. To this day, the United States has no evidence that Huawei has violated U.S. chip regulations. Restrictive measures will not work, that is, to exert pressure from a spiritual level. U.S. Security Assistant Sullivan criticized Huawei's new mobile phone. China should not develop high technology. According to Sullivan, China needs to provide supporting services to the United States. The United States is responsible for core commodities such as chips and processors, while China is responsible for secondary packaging work and develops in the mid to low-end industrial chain, leaving the United States to handle high-end industries. In this way, the United States can maintain its high-tech leadership. Only by building a China that is beneficial to the United States is what they want. It can only be said that Sullivan is out of his imagination. How China develops high-tech industries is not decided by the United States. On the contrary, the more anxious the United States is, the more it shows that China has found the right direction. Huawei's new machine is equipped with many self-developed technologies and has overcome a series of core technical problems. This is the master of Chinese technology. Data shows that the localization rate of Mate 60 Pro has reached 90%. Japanese laboratory prevented dismantling of Mate 60 Pro and found no American chip. The U.S. media Bloomberg also published an article arguing that China has made significant progress in chip self-sufficiency. There are various signs that the chip blockade implemented by the United States is losing its effect. The restrictions will not bring Huawei down, but will continue to stimulate Huawei's determination to break through self-research and develop high technology. The United States is now in a state of complacency, pushing American companies to the bottom step by step. In order to reduce risks, the United States excludes competitors from advanced technologies and builds a small courtyard and high wall in the camp of the U.S. and Western countries. People outside cannot see the scenery inside the wall, and similarly, people inside the wall cannot see the situation outside. Huawei continues to develop high-tech technologies outside the small courtyards and high walls of the United States. Its R&D investment is increasing year by year, and it has achieved scientific research results one after another. Huawei's tenacity and determination are gradually making the world realize their strength. Huawei has not only made great breakthroughs in the field of 5G technology, but also demonstrated strong innovation capabilities in fields such as artificial intelligence and cloud computing. These achievements are not only eye-catching, but also allow the world to re-recognize Huawei's strength as a global technology giant. The United States' complacency has also constrained its own technological innovation to a certain extent. Some U.S. companies have to face competition from Huawei, and Huawei's strong performance has further contributed to the decline in the competitiveness of U.S. companies. The world outside the wall is developing at a rapid pace, while the people and things inside the wall are staying put, guarding 1/3 of an acre, and gradually becoming derailed from the world. Huawei persists in scientific research. Raimondo, Sullivan and other top U.S. officials do not want China to develop high technology and do not want to see Huawei continue to invest in research and development. They are simply worried that one day the Chinese technology represented by Huawei will surpass the United States. But the United States made a mistake. What China wants to do is not to surpass the United States, but to use the power of science and technology to make people's lives better and truly benefit all people. Just like Huawei's self-developed Hongmeng system, it has helped many domestic manufacturers establish new smart terminal operating systems in the form of open source in recent years, covering all walks of life and bringing users a convenient experience. This is just the tip of the iceberg of how Huawei's technology can benefit the public. From more aspects, Huawei's scientific research insistence is constantly transformed into practical results. At the 2023 Global Mobile Broadband Forum, Huawei brought another major achievement, releasing the world's first full range of 5G product solutions. This solution is also commonly referred to as 5.5G. As a transition technology from 5G to 6G, this solution is expected to be able to achieve the highest speeds of 10 gigabit downlink and 1 gigabit uplink, as well as millisecond-level latency and low-cost 100 gigabit IoT. There are many similar scientific research achievements, such as Huawei's two-way satellite communication, Kunlun glass and Pangu model, etc. From software to hardware, Huawei has done a lot of self-research layout. Almost whatever the United States restricts, we develop ourselves. The United States will not give up easily. At this point, only relying on self-research is the best way to break the situation. In this fiercely competitive technology era, no matter how difficult it is, Huawei will continue to adhere to the path of independent innovation and become a leader in the global technology field.